Hi friends, I have a fun and maybe crazy whistle comparison for us today. Tremendouz, a member of our community, asked for a comparison between the new Kerry Low D and the MK Pro. Now that's funny because the Kerry Low D is priced at about the least expensive low D whistle on the market. And the MK Pro is priced as a professional whistle. And so it's a crazy comparison, right? Well, now, remember, when you choose a whistle, you're choosing a whistle based on tone qualities first. You're then choosing a whistle based on its playability, the volume, a lot of other factors that we've talked about before. And when we talk about this, I normally say money comes at the end, and I still say money comes at the end. And if money's not an object for you, well, buy the best whistle that you like. However, it is worth our doing some of these comparisons. I have a couple other whistles on the way that I need to throw into this specific mix, this conversation. I have reviewed and introduced some other low D whistles, the inexpensive ones, but as far as I'm concerned, the best low D whistle sub $100, and I haven't played them all, that I have played, or even hovering around 100, is this new Kerry Low D. It's beautiful. It's resonant. It has some traditional characteristics to the tone. It's not too breathy, but it's got a little bit. So anyway, it nails it in a lot of ways. So first, hole spacing on the two, and we're going to talk about the materials they're made of in a minute. The hole spacing is amazingly similar between these two whistles. So if you're looking for a difference in reach, there's nothing in it between these two whistles. They're even about the same length. Now, from a material standpoint, the MK Pro is all metal. Everything in it. It's beautifully made. And now, all metal means that you need to warm it up first. There will be some condensation in the head when you begin playing an MK Pro until you warm it up. It's fine. The Kerry Low D, metal body and a resin plastic head. And so that will have less condensation. This is targeted to the beginner market, but I think the folks at Kerry Whistles have achieved a lot more than beginner market with this whistle. So anyway, on more to the comparison. From the tone, because of the head, the Kerry Low D is a little more muted, and it doesn't provide the same resonance and depth of tone that the MK Pro can. Now, I'm going to play them side by side, minimally warmed up on the MK Pro. It's going to do a scale. I want you to hear this because first, it's not what I think. If you're spending your money, it's what you think of the tone. So, listen to other folks playing both of these as well. And I don't think anything in the world you're going to choose between the MK Pro and the Kerry Low D. However, it's important to hear this, and part of this lets you know how amazingly good the Kerry Low D is. And that's why I was excited about this. The MK Pro is a professional whistle. It is amazing. Phenomenal. Now, if I was buying all over again, I'd still buy my Howard first. I love my Howard. But the MK Pro is my second favorite. I'll say it that way. So, just to scale. thing, I hope, on the Kerry. So listen to the bell note, that bottom note. Second octave of the same note. Same thing on the MK Pro. Now, both whistles have a good depth of tone. Phenomenal depth of tone for $62. Can't underline that enough. Professional whistle depth of tone. Now, if you're hearing that and you're not hearing enough of a difference, that's me and the microphone. The MK Pro is obviously more resonant. It's richer. Playability. Both play very easily. Both play up into the second octave and into the top of the second octave very easily. Some condensation. You're hearing a little of the condensation. Any of that little undertone cutting of the note was some of the condensation. I didn't get it all out. Volume. Both whistles can be pushed well without breaking. And I love that about both. So a little bit of Return from Fingal. The Kerry. All right, that should be enough. If you would like to get started playing the whistle, and you're okay with that's not a really long reach, but that's a pretty normal reach. I've got something coming in that's a shorter reach. The Kerry Low D, holy moly, it's beautiful for what it is. I think this is better than whistles I've played that easily cost twice as much. I think this is amazing. Phil Hardy, bravo. The MK Pro. If money's not a question, of course you're going to buy an MK Pro unless you want something else. Like carbony, close hole spacing, wide bore with the chimneys. And you're willing to spend it that much money. I'd love to play one at some point. But when Tremendouz asked me to do this, at first I thought, well, that's silly. But you know, the Kerry is just a beautiful $62 whistle. The MK Pro It is a professional whistle. You're spending over $300, and it's beautiful. But if I'm just getting started, if I have one of those really cheaper whistles and I want to upgrade for less money, something that doesn't play well, something that doesn't hit the upper octave, something with a small finger stretch between the fourth and fifth holes, neither of these two. If you want to upgrade to a really, really good whistle, and I'm not including any of my other whistles in this conversation, between these two, if you're going to go, oh, I need something even richer than this. I need something that plays as easily, but it has a depth of tone that's just so resonant because it's all metal. Well, yeah. Now, I must say I've not played any of Phil Hardy's all metal whistles, so please bear in mind, this is only a conversation between these two. Sure, I know I need more whistles. I hope this helps, my friends. It was a fun video to make, and I hope it was informative for you. Until next time, this is Scott Shade. Happy Low D whistling.